Hello everybody, to all the game battle fans, MLG fans. This is about Battlefield 3, but I hope, I'm saying, I don't know, but they don't have a private match button in the game yet. This is for Xbox 360, but also this is for all Battlefield 3 games, PC and PS3. But I'm talking about the questions, a lot of things we need to do. They need to put some more rules for the game, for game mode rules, but I heard they're waiting on the way it sounds like they're waiting on that private match button when it comes out. Probably that's when the next patch is supposed to be come out, or probably the next map pack comes out, like the return to Cartland, the one for Battlefield 3. That's probably what it is. But I like to see some more rules, and I think they should change the whole entire squad rush rules to Battlefield Bad Company 2 rules, the ones they had a while back. Anything like the score doesn't go over 2 points, but maybe something more. But the old rules were much better. Like, you have to get like 4 points to win the game and to be over with, like when you arm the MCOM stations. And another thing, they should not allow to have in the game, they should not allow to use IMVs ends. I'm talking about night vision scope type scopes. They should not allow to use lasers, flashlights, anything like that. They should not allow to use C4s, claymores, rockets. Because you know why rockets? Because rockets can destroy the MCOM station and rip it to pieces. That's on Squad Rush. They should not allow to do that. But on Rush, on the different rules on Rush, you should be able to allow to use rockets and those kind of stuff if you want. But no night vision scopes, because the IMRV scopes are kind of gay in the game. I know you can, but I'm talking about they got to make it fair on the player, on the rules and stuff like that. But I can understand Rush could be kind of a little bit different rules, but the same rules almost like Squad Rush of the basic map things when they do, but different rules on the explosions. That's what I'm saying. They should let them allow grenades to use on both of the modes, Squad Rush and Rush. But the only thing I do not agree on Squad Rush is should not use rocket launchers, RPGs, you name it. Any type of rocket launcher should not be used, because it will not make it fair to the guys to protect the MCOM and do all that stuff. Because rocket launchers can destroy the MCOM stations. That's what I'm saying. But that's what they need to make on some of these things, what they are. But they should make something like, if you destroy an MCOM station with a rocket launcher, it is disqualified, and you can be disqualified from the game. Like, anything you sabotage a MCOM station or anything like that, you should be disqualified, like they do in Battlefield Bad Company 2 rules. But also I can see they can allow to defend the areas. I think I can understand you can use robots on all of the modes. Either way, doesn't matter. But I'm talking about the UAMV, the UAV type thing they have. Looks like a little helicopter. It cannot shoot or nothing. The only thing it can spot enemies and stuff. I can understand you can use that. But I'm talking about claymores. I don't know about claymores, because you probably could use it on the other modes. But claymores, like if you put it near the MCOM station, it's protecting it, but it's not. It doesn't hurt the MCOM station of that. But I'm talking about there's certain things you should not use in the game. But I can understand you can protect outside the MCOM station, but not sabotaging it. That's what they need to do on the Squad Rush rules and the Rush rules. Conquest should be like the old way they used to do on Battlefield Bad Company 2 rules. Like, wait until the tickets run out, and when they run out on Conquest and everything, when the tickets run out, that means the game be over with. And the person who has the leftover tickets left, they are determined of the winner. That's how they should do. That's the way they should do the rules like that on Battlefield 3 rules. Also, Team Deathmatch, we should put some rules on that. And Squad Deathmatch, those are the cool things. Also, they need like an infantry mode for Conquest and Squad. I think Squad Rush. I think it's also for Rush too. Also, because in those things, they can use ground vehicles. So on those, the ones who have infantry modes, if it's on Rush and Conquest, they should be able to allow it to use explosions and stuff like that. But on Rush, long they're not sabotaging the IMCOM station. And if you do sabotage an IMCOM station, they should be disqualified from the game, or base it on that. Because then, yeah, I can understand you can protect the IMCOM station, but not blowing it up, because that's kind of really discreet, and that's what it should not do. Also, I like to see all these game battle type rules in this game on Battlefield 3. Spawn killing should not be allowed. Spawn killing should not be allowed, because even on Squad Rush, it makes it kind of fair on people. Because in Battlefield Bad Company 2, we used to get a lot of spawn we used to get spawn kill all the freaking time, because they hold you up at your own base, and then when they let you come out, that's what I'm saying. They pin you down, and that's also called spawn killing. And it's like if you left your attacking base and you're going over to the enemy's base, or when you go over to the Army and IMCOM station, when you leave your main spawn of your rally point, that is the kind of rules they should not. No spawn killing should not be allowed, because spawn killing is some kind of bad habit. I can understand, but spawn killing, like when you I can understand from radio spawn, but and all that stuff. But I'm talking about in Squad Rush and Rush rules, spawn killing should not be allowed in those type of protector type of games, because you're attacking the enemy spawn, and you're killing them, and you're making a disrespect for the player, and you're not giving them a chance to play fair game. That's what I don't like about spawn killing. But they did it in Bad Company 2 a while back on Squad Rush, and I don't like about that. But spawn killing should not be allowed. Also, teabag should not be allowed, because when you teabag someone, it pisses off someone pretty bad. Because that's what it is, because it does not show respect to the component clan, the component team, I'm saying. You gotta show respect to your teammates and stuff, and your component chowatcher, and your component team, whatever it is. You gotta show respect in the fighting field. But what I like to see is no spawn killing, because then, especially on Squad Rush and Rush, those rules should be put in those places. Then people they can't go up to the attack spawn and just walk up there and spawn kill the heck out of them. And if you understand where I'm coming from, that's what they should put in the rules on on the Battlefield 3. Like if it's in their attack spawn area or their defend spawn area, they should not be allowed of no spawn killing in those areas, in the defender area or the attacker area. If you know what I'm talking about, where you start at the beginning, that is the kind of rule they should not allow to do spawn killing at that, because it doesn't give advantage to the player to open up some room. But if you wanted to attack the enemy that way, if you're further away from the attack spawn and the defender spawn, and if they're outside of those areas, you can attack them either way that way. But no spawn killing in those areas, in the attack spawn and the defend spawn, because that's what they should do. Because should not be no spawn killing in the attack spawn and the defender spawn. Then it makes kind of quite sense what they should do. But I think you guys should write the game battles and tell them we need to put more game mode rules and stuff like that. Also, return to Cartland should be put in there, because we want this game to be more interesting for all the clans and all the teams out there on MLG. Even the non-members. The non-members is like for us, like we do the free ladders and stuff, and the free money tournaments one day in the near future. We probably will, but I like doing the free ladders. It's pretty fun. And also for the members who are MLG members, should get the same kind of respect, same respect as like other game battle users out there. Also should write a letter to MLG and game battles and tell them why we need these rules. And also, you guys need to tell MLG, push Battlefield 3 for MLG Pro Circuit event, because I want that to happen, for a lot of people can go compete for cash, money, prizes, and all this stuff in the real world. And I think it'd be one heck of a game for years to come, because I say an average of 3 to 4 years, it will last a long time. But I want to see a lot of LAN competitions for this kind of stuff. even at LAN parties, even from MLG, even from Dr. Pepper, even from other things, even from non-MLG stuff. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy playing Battlefield 3. Figure out the guns, learn how this works, and that's what's going to take me a while to earn the guns. And until they come out some better rules for the game mode rules, then I'll probably be looking at them by January if they do come out. Because I'm estimating probably by January they're probably going to change some of the rules. Who knows? But I hope they do change some of the game mode rules. That would be nice for Battlefield 3. Well, have a good one.